So I already started the game, so let me re-show you what happened basically by making a new game really quick. Here I am, and there's Freddy Bear. Anyway, he's giving me some information about the animatronic village, blah blah blah. You need to go save it because I need you to do it, but no one cares. We're gonna go to his brother, and he's gonna tell us what we really need to do in order to get like an evil ending or something true. We need to go find clocks, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. But first, we're gonna get ambushed by this freaking crab thing, and we're just gonna sit there, and we're gonna go re-talk to him, and he's gonna tell us, look, there's a glitch in a tree. All right. Great. What else? And he just tells us, well, just get in there. And so we listen to his evil brother, who tells us that yes, there is indeed a world beneath the surface, but that doesn't matter because none of it's real anyway. This is all just a game being held by the puppet master. We need to go back and find a clock really fast. So that's what we do. I almost think about going in there, but then I remember we need to go get there. So I kill these rats really quick in order to get some cool XP, and to just level up my characters quickly. And we go and we grab the clock. We go and do this fun little game. We go shove Balloon Boy in the square after I'm trying to figure out why he didn't go in. I bumped him in. I do a little Freddy dance to show how great I am. And we go back and go into the glitched object, and we start going through the subtunnels. And as we go through, we then find the exit, we go out, and we see Freddy there. We go start talking to him, and he tells us that we got a long way to go, and that there's many side effects that have happened on the flip side, and that we're gonna have a wonderful time, but we need to be careful of hidden objects and glitches. But screw that, we're gonna go talk to the evil one who's telling us that the puppet master is laughing at us because we're losers. He tells us to go to the Dustin Field anyway and go find the clock. We try to press this button, but we get ambushed. We kill him with pizza time, and we continue onwards. But before that, we go into this cave. As we go in, we attack this giant eyeball. We kill it, and clearly you can see that there was no trouble doing that by the 2 dead signs, and we steal his treasure. Then we go and fight the auto chipper that's been jump scaring everybody. We beat him up with ease, and we take all of his glory and his respect. We enter the dusting fields, we go and we grab the clock again, and we walk through all of these till they light up, and then we do our signature little Freddy dance. What a party. After all of that, we go and talk back to Fredbear, and he tells us that it looks like our path is blocked, but that we found another tunnel. We need to go inside and then find a tunnel in a tunnel, the sub-tunnel. Therefore, then we need to be careful, and we shouldn't go really far down. 3 glitches down is the best that he would say, otherwise we'll be probably stuck forever. But we go talk to his evil brother, who tells us that we're being pulled on a string for amusement, and that we shouldn't enter the glitch yet. Let's just go find the clock. He really likes his watches. Anyway, we now fight this Frosty the Snowman, beat him up with pizza time as well, and then we continue back into another cave, and where we find the clock. We shove all the cupcakes into the squares with ease, elegance, and grace, and then we do our little Freddy dance. Good times. Then we go and we find this giant eyeball. We fight him again, and we steal his treasure for ourselves. What a loser.
After all of that, we're finally back to the point where I actually started, and we enter the glitch object, and we start to find another glitch object, which makes the world even more messed up. As we go through, we eventually do find the exit. It wasn't really that hard, and we go back to the normal one, and then after that, we then go and we escape back into the regular world with Freddy right there to greet us. We go and I press our button to open everything. We go back to Mangle, show her that I got them big bucks, and buy another med pack and equip it, and then I go talk to my boy Fred Bear. He tells us that we need to keep our eyes open for other glitch objects, otherwise we won't be able to reach different places, and always be ready, good luck. But we go talk to his brother, who tells us that everything does attack at random, doesn't it, and that we shouldn't care because the one who pulls the strings is allowing us to progress, and that we just need to play along for the moment, and we just need to find more glitched objects and find more clocks. This is the only way through life. So we get into our little sailboat, and we start traveling, and we get attacked by a squid, but luckily our Reaper just murders it. And then we travel, we start to go through another glitched object, and then we start to try to figure out our way there. Is that a glitch in the glitch? Of course we're going in there, no questions asked. But then we try to escape. We go out, and then we start traveling, and we find the real exit. We go through, and we see our boy Freddy just doing his little dance, but I wasn't convinced that that was the answer, so I started traveling more, and oh my gosh, I got ambushed by the squid goon. Guess what? Murder him, no problem. And I decide to enter despair and get instantly ambushed. No problem, my team can take him out easy, it doesn't matter, right? right? No, they're way strong, and I try running, and nothing happens for like a good 30 seconds. I try fighting, but don't worry, everything works out, right? No, I die. Those freaking cakes are way too strong. So I decide, hey, why not go fishing? I start talking about how amazing I am at fishing at this point, and then I start to go for the pearl, and I'm amazing. Watch, guys, I'm the best. See, yeah, what are you talking about? I got the pearl first try. Anyway, I go back to Freddy realizing that I didn't miss anything, and I start talking to him, and he tells me what a horrible place and that he'll stay there because it's spooky. But he doesn't have to worry because you get to go and adventure for it, so be safe. But guess what? Our boy comes back and tells us nothing here is as it seems. We need to find a way to get through the subtunnels in order to make it to the next clock. That is the only thing that matters, and then we get ambushed by these bear traps. Destroy them, and then we find a new chip. As I start to reconfigure my chips, I start traveling, and I find through a secret bush, and I find the cave. I go through, and I start looking, and oh, I get ambushed by these rods. No problem, though. I take them out with ease, elegance, grace, and oh, what's that? New challenger! It's Phantom Foxy! I start to use my unscrew ability, and I kill him. And that gets me thinking, the unscrew ability is quite strong since it does instant kill, 30% chance to instant kill, or the other one, which is unscrew 2, has a 50% chance. Anyway, besides my rambling, I start traveling through the glitch objects, and I find a glitch in the glitch. As everything looks like there's no hope, I start to escape and realize that there is better coloring as I travel through, wishing to never go back to that scape again, but knowing I'll probably have to. Activate this button, go talk to Mangold again, try to flex how much money I have, but oh, I'm a little short on money, Mangold. Guess what? It's time to farm, and it's time to see if I missed any more objects. I start going through, and I get these freaking prototype bears, which terrify me, but then I get enough money to go and buy a UFO. I reconfigure my little buddies, and we go to get ready for action. I get into these things, which were pretty tough, but it then made me realize that just using the unscrew ability is quite strong. So I think about my life for 10 seconds, and then I reset up my team in order to just use unscrew to farm like crazy. And it was actually a pretty decent strategy. It actually works out quite well. But anyway, we talked to Freddy, and he tells us that there's secret funhouse is hidden in the circus, and that we gotta be careful because everything there's crazy, and that there's a giant pig and bear. But guess what? His brother tells us that inside the funhouse, nothing else matters. Find another clock. Don't be deceived by the ones pulling the strings. Thank you, boy. I'll do that. But anyway, I decide that I'm gonna look, and I decide to fight Brow Boy. Nothing could ever bad happen. Oh, I died again. I got murdered. Okay, I guess it's time that I have to start farming, and farming, and farming, and farming, and farming, and farming. Yeah, and life's pretty great. And new challenger in the middle of my farming. It's Phantom Chica. I now have enough to make an entire Phantom team, but guess what? My Reaper kills her before she even has a chance. So I get back to farming, and another challenger right after that. And we kill Withered Chica, which is pretty easy, and then we get back to the farming life, and another challenger appears. It's Nightmare Foxy. That's pretty good odds, honestly, getting those. But I farmed up enough and got armor number 2, and then I decided it's time to fight Brow Boy after a quick save. I start fighting, and I won. You can tell it was still close, even though I spent probably a good 30 minutes farming and leveling up. And I tried to figure out how to get into there, and I finally figured it out. So I start going through this acid trip of a place and get ambushed by red bears. I kill them with ease, elegance, and grace, and then try to figure out, and then I found another clock, and there's Springtrap this time, I guess? We shove him into a box, and I forgot to do my little Freddy dance tell right there because I totally was trying to figure out what was going on with the Springtrap. Anyway, after that, I got ambushed by Springtrap and then stole him, and I decided it's time to fight that boss, but I got ambushed by a gang of Tangles, and I thought, oh, I can take them out pretty... Nope, I died again. I clearly am not strong enough. So I decide to go fishing again, only catch a garbage fish. And so I decide, hey, you know what? I didn't learn my lessons fighting those Tangles. Let's go fight the boss itself. And yeah, you can see how that went for me. Not good. Anyway, I decided at that point I was gonna take a break and that I'm gonna probably farm off camera because these guys are way too strong for me. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go and cry and farm and cry some more so that way I can give you the content that you deserve and we can get through the story. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day.